Ladies and gentlemen.
Hi, everybody. So glad you're opening round scheduled for 10. Teddy, if I put two fighters in front of you and said you can train, both these guys have equal talent, but you can train the lefty or you can train the righty, who would you pick?
Well, usually the lefty has a little advantage because you haven't seen them too often. And that's always going to be something that's going to really serve them a little bit. But they might not have an advantage in the business end of it. A lot of guys won't fight your fighter. And then what are you going to do?
Good work with the combinations there. Bernard Hopkins is now really on target. Really a lot of consistency from him with the right hand. Hopkins is almost looking foolish that time he missed so badly. Getting rid of that punch from his opponent. Well blocked by Calzaghe. Halfway through this round, Hopkins is putting his punches together now. That's a nice combination. Takes one to give one. Uppercut in return. Return to sender with the left hand. Phenomenal pace being set here. They are burning it up early on.
Let's find out who's in better shape. We're going to see.
Not hitting his mark there, going upstairs. Good counter punch. Hopkins is showing you what it takes to be the best in this business. Good, crisp combos. And now another left. Coming to the end of this round. Joe and Teddy with you ringside. Teddy, a round like that where it's a lot of busy activity and both guys being busy. When you were a trainer, are those the kind of rounds that you prefer, or do you like the pace to be a little slower? Does it depend on each guy?
No, if I have a fighter, I'd rather have a guy fighting a guy that you never see him. Leave me the heck alone. And where I'm in control all the time. But the fans love to see a fight like that.
Here we go. Round two is underway. There's the combo downstairs. Takes one, gives one. The right hand scores well. A crushing two-punch combo by Joe Calzaghe. Calzaghe's knowledge of the game is showing through. Three ways to defend. One of them is to block. He did it there well. Keeping his hands up, getting way of his opponent's effort. Smart punch right there. The uppercut works. Little volume punching to the body there. Halfway through this round here. A good block. Bernard Hopkins is coming through now beautifully. That's the combination punching he wants to put forth. Joe Calzaghe's defense did a good job there, able to avoid that punch. Calzaghe's right hand did a nice job that time. That worked well for him. We're seeing a lot of work to the body here early on by him. Teddy, is that a certain mentality, these guys that commit to being a body puncher?
Yeah, because they understand that the body punching, you know, that's not something that's glorious. That's not something that, you know, like a great left hook on the chin, bang, it gets results right away. They understand that that's something that pays off later and something you got to start early and stay with.
He missed with it. Joe Calzaghe's in a tough spot right now. Boy, he got rocked. He got rocked. He just got rocked, and he's still taking punches.
The only way right now is to grab on a little bit, stop this flow.
Solid. He goes down. Oh, he may be close here. Can he survive the round?
1, 2.
Hopkins' corner has to get to work now. That bell couldn't have come at a more opportune time. He was getting rocked in that round.
But now in the corner, they have to bring him back. They have to revitalize him because, believe me, there might not be bells going off in his head right now, but there's plenty of noise.
That is exactly what the corner wanted to see. A good combination punch by Joe Calzaghe. Big shot comes crashing home. Remember earlier, he was on the canvas. Now he's looking down on his opponent.
And we thought it was a bad thing earlier for him. It turned out to be a bad thing for his opponent because he got careless here.
Able to dismiss that body shot. Hopkins is landing a combination here. That's what he does when he's at his very best. And that's what fighters do. Pulls the trigger right away after taking one. Wow, he backs up the combination, landed all four of them. Hopkins' defense, is it ever good? Look at how easy he's able to block those punches. Very nice work to the head. The right hand landed. Calzaghe's using that jab well very early on here, Teddy. That could be a big benefit to him tonight.
Well, it's supposed to be, Joe. He has a real good wingspan. I mean, he's got those long arms. No better way to put him to use than to use that jab and use that jab at the right distance.
Unable to land clean by Calzaghe. Bernard Hopkins' combination punching is working well here. Tried the hook, didn't get it. Hopkins is the kind of boxer that wants to do just that. Find the target, get the combination working, land both punches. Well, if anything has been learned from the first 3 rounds is that sometimes just being the busier fighter will do well for you. And that's the case right now for him as he's up 2-1 on Teddy's scorecard.
Yeah, not always landing a lot. You put it very well, Joe. Not always landing a lot. But keeping his opponent defensive and keeping him from doing what he wants to do.
Look at that combination by Joe Calzaghe. Calzaghe's not firing off the big power punches. I gotta wonder why.
Sometimes a guy is making a silent agreement in his mind that maybe if I don't hit him hard, he won't hit me hard back. He's not confident enough now to throw the punches without worrying about what had come back at him.
Goes up top again. He took a shot, but he gives one of his own. A left hand scores. Oh, and he comes back with an uppercut there after getting hit. Hopkins is just punching air that time. His opponent was able to get out of the way. Targeting the uppercut, and it worked. Punch from his opponent, and then a good counter by Joe Calzaghe.
Yeah, like running through the rain without getting wet. Beautiful.
Joe Calzaghe's corner is letting him know. Take a good breath now between rounds, but then go out there and win this fight. It's really close. If he just pushes a little harder, he can go right over the edge and get it. Well, something's got to stick. He sends the combination to the body. Good combination punching out of him here.
Yeah, exactly. It's kind of like a musical, except right now, I don't think his opponent likes the tone of it.
exchange. He fires back. Not the most accurate uppercut you'll see. Zoning in on that gut combination punch downstairs. A solid, true uppercut by Joe Calzaghe. Really wanted that uppercut, but just couldn't get it. Bernard Hopkins has done a good job there, offensively scoring with that left hand. Still plenty of time to work here in round number 5. 1.5 minutes to go. Needs to improve that accuracy. Missed with the headshot. Hopkins is so dangerous with that accuracy, a two-punch combination landing. Fine work with the left hand. He landed well by Joe Calzaghe. Able to bring the hook down low. See, the defense pays off as he gets rid of that downstairs. Bernard Hopkins' pure aggression got to his opponent in that last round. He looks fresh, his opponent doesn't. Super two-punch combo by Calzaghe. And he returns on that exchange. Hopkins is doing really well on the outside. That's great stuff. He fires one right back after taking one. Gotta love the work by Joe. Oh, that's gotta hurt. I think Hopkins would even admit that his opponent completely has outclassed him right there. He just scored the knockdown.
4, 5.
B-Hop went down, but he's proving he's not out. Hopkins looking to fight on. There's another left hand from him. Tried to land that upstairs and was off the mark. A well-targeted classic 1-2 by Joe Calzaghe. Able to block that away. It was targeted for his head. Not able to land the headshot. Joe Calzaghe's taken a lot of punishment with the right hand. Teddy, you've said many times, it's where you put your own head when you get hit by those right hands.
Well, one place I could tell you where not to put it, in the middle. And he needs to move it to the left, outside that right hand.
Hopkins is doing well here with that two-punch combination. That's a forceful two-punch combo by Joe Calzaghe. Fires right back at him. Final 10 seconds of the 6th round. Bernard Hopkins is showing you that sublime skill right now with that two-punch combo. I don't know, Teddy, it just feels like one of those nights, one of those fights where somebody's getting hurt, where this is not going to the judges' scorecards.
I feel like I'm in Coney Island watching one of those hot dog eating contests where somebody's going to try to eat 50 of them, 60 of them. In other words, he's not worried how he's going to feel at the end of the night.
Hopkins is putting forth that hard work he did in training camp there, landing a crisp combination. Good clean shot, returning fire. Well done by Joe Calzaghe. Hopkins is putting his punches together now. That's a nice combination. You can see he's trying to score up top, but off the mark there. Blocks that punch. Hopkins is going about this in a completely different way. He was knocked down, and now he's abandoned everything that he trained up to this point to do. He just threw the game plan away, Teddy.
Yeah, now there's good and bad to that. The good is maybe he had to make a change because he didn't feel what he was doing was working, obviously, or that it could work throughout the duration of the fight. But the bad to it is also that he's doing something he's unfamiliar with now, and his opponent knows that too. His opponent, I think, is going to get more aggressive.
And a nice combo by Joe Calzaghe. Went to the body there, but unable to connect. Great pace to this fight, Teddy. These guys are not coming out of fifth gear. Nobody's slowing down.
No, they're fighting a 6th, 7th, and 8th gear.
There's the combo to the body. And now he's acting like a fighter. Coming back with the right hand after getting scored upon. And you see what he can do when he sends that right to the head. This is anybody's fight. Here we are, the start of round number 8. Teddy, you've got him up slightly, but I don't know. I'm watching this fight, and I think at any moment it could turn.
Yeah, this is like in the old days, you know, the corner might break off one of those ammonia capsules, one of those smell salts, you know, in the nose of a guy, pick him up a little bit, bringing him down the home stretch. Hey, you can't use those anymore, but you can use some stern, strong words. Get going. Come on, pick it up a little bit. Don't sleep now.
Hopkins' work in training camp is now paying off. Do you see the accuracy and the effectiveness with that combination? Flush right hand to the body. I like that step back right there. Just enough to be out of danger, but still close enough to then land the counterpunch.
Well, that's what happens when you have that kind of experience. You're calm enough to know that range. Know where the beginning of the punch and the end of the punch is.
Calzaghe's not having things go his way tonight, but there's one easy explanation for it. He's barely moving. He's just stationary there.
And his opponent's taking great advantage of that. He's coming in, he's finding them, he's giving them angles. You know, I think part of it is frustration. He's not moving because he's being kept off balance, and right now he's just not thinking right.
Best combination in the game, jab with the straight. Thought he had his target, but way off to the side with the uppercut. Jab with the straight, classic combination. Last 10 seconds of the 8th round. Oh, he just misses with that headshot. Big shot he just scored with. This is going to take some guts to get up from this. Once again, he goes down.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Well, that's the best noise he could ever hear. The bell to end that round. He was getting battered there. Calzaghe's lucky the bell rang when it did.
But it's little consolation to him because guess what? There's still plenty of bells, and they're not the church bells ringing in his head.
Nice block. Calzaghe's got a way of just getting away from that punch. Hopkins is whiffing there. A big, wide, sweeping shot. I mean, perfect to counter against.
Yes, it is, and you know it's only a matter of time. You know, that goes into the old computer, the old brain, where the guy remembers that, and the next time he's going to capitalize on it.
Right back to the work up top. More than one punch downstairs. That can be damaging. They trade shots. He comes back with a right hand. Trying to erode away that body with the combination punching. tried to nab him up top, but was unable to connect. Joe Calzaghe's landing a combination here. That's what he does when he's at his very best. Solid. Can he beat the count? I don't think so here, Teddy.
Now I know where they got that saying, falling like a sack of potatoes.
3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10.
The ref stops the fight. Joe Calzaghe's a knockout victim. He couldn't beat the count.
Ladies and gentlemen, by knockout, your winner, the Executioner, Hawkins.
Bernard Hopkins has shocked himself just as much as I think he's shocked us. Who would have ever thought a late knockout here? This thing was assured to go to the scorecards, but it's over.